Speaking of Mr. Kelvin John, as I said, he was coming up soon, and I meant very soon, because
That's right.
he is coming up next. Thanks for tuning in to the Capcom Pro Tour here at Norcal Regionals 2016.
I know Kelvin has been playing this a lot, and he has big plans for how he'll do in the game. He was good in SF4, no doubt about that. He was very good in Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yes.
And in this game, I know he's been going through different characters. I'm not sure who he'll settle on right now.
He's
Vega.
just a very, very smart player.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
And not only that, but I will say one thing as well. He's got a good training partner in his brother, BJ, Unchained. You know, they get to train with each other a lot. It's always nice having that person there.
Yeah, and I forget who else it is, but there's another good player who lives in their house. It might be Julio. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so like they have a lot of training opportunities, which is really helpful. So Mike Loafers is going with Ryu. We have Kelvin, ROG Kelvin John with Vega.
Right.
Some people think that Vega is one of the best.
Oh, beautiful distancing.
Yes.
You can already see that. Look, Kelvin's... Okay, remember what we talked about infiltration and the way his Nash looked? It's very similar right now. I'm getting that feeling from Kelvin's Vega. I mean,
The character is just so fast. It's the dashes, the walk speed, the jumps. Everything is so quick.
there's something to be said where you can read it from the in-game body language. Is one of my favorite terms. But the in-game body language of Kelvin's Vega right now, brimming with confidence.
Yes.
Oh, God. Why would you go for a parry in that situation? He was just walking back and forth, and as soon as he saw the parry, Kelvin just walked up, got the throw. But yeah, Kelvin's Vega, I mean, there's just no fear. It knows the distances. You don't see any errant hits that are, you know, mistaken.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, my gosh.
He is playing this perfectly.
Yeah.
Kelvin
Oh.
John. And unfortunately for Mike Lopez, we really just haven't seen him get that much. I think you're right. He looks like he has been frightened into playing away. I like the dash. He didn't get much out of it, but I love what it says about his game that he's not going away yet.
Now, there is one good sign, though. So, like I said, the first round, Kelvin didn't seem like he was making any mistakes, but we've seen a couple of mistakes already from Kelvin this round. Oh,
well,
never mind.
That was good. Stand strong, just buffered right into V-trigger. Why not?
Right.
If it hits, then you get the rose, and you get the super, and you win the round.
Yep. And he knew it. He had the super, so he was going for it. He had that all ready to go, planned out. So a couple of mistakes, like I said, but ones that really didn't cost him anything. Cost him much. Like, he had a really close range sweep, slide. They got punished, but nothing much else.
Yeah.
Didn't lose any of the momentum. So you can afford to make a little bit of those mistakes.
Okay, yeah. Very important, I think, to shut down Kelvin's approach.
Oof. Oh,
That's so much damage.
jump.
It's so sick that Vega gets actual damage. Yeah, he went for the
that
cross-up
was
setup.
so sick.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, wow. Baiting out uppercut.
That
Getting
might
the
be
throw.
it.
Boom. That's how
He
you
looks so good.
That's how you start a fight and finish it quickly.
Thanks, James. Dong. I don't know the rest of her Japanese intro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the important part.
Yep. Yeah, again, Kelvin just looking so solid. Oh, God, the movement.
It's so cool. He's just dancing.
You
It's
know,
so cool to see.
even though it might not look like anything's happening to most people, whenever I see a forward dash, back dash, or a back dash, forward dash, it's just so hype looking to me.
Right? I just like movement in games.
Yeah,
You know?
Oh, God, just a read on the no movement, a read on the no movement. Oh, tried to catch a jump back, but then he got him scared. Not quite
Mike
stunned.
Lovers has to wake up.
Oh. Yeah, and you can see it on his face. He just has a smile. He's just nodding, and he's just like, okay, I was totally outclassed in that match, and there's really not much you can do.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking to himself right now, I wonder what David and James are saying about me. Oh, man. Good stuff to
So
Kelvin.
on-site registration closed with 52 players in that Pool 16 death pool. Okay, the bracket's final. But I did get word from Adam Moore on Twitter that it's officially Chris T versus Punko in the 0 round in Pool 16.
The lesson for today, kids, is register early. Register early for events. Now, look, obviously there are people who honestly don't know if they can make it until the last second.
Well, that's why you keep this option. Right, so
exactly.
I love keeping the option. If you don't know that you're going to be able to go, if you don't have PayPal or a credit card, fine. That I want you to be able to play in a tournament.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely.
You shouldn't be barred from doing so. But there should be a penalty for people who are in that situation, or who so maybe a better phrasing for it is, I don't want everybody who pre-registered to be penalized by having the chance to play against somebody who should be a seeded player, but they entered late, and they just get placed into a pool all of a sudden. I don't want that to happen. That screws with everybody else. I don't want everybody else to have to deal with disorganized pools or you know, not knowing how many setups are going to be needed.
Right.
I want to protect those people over the people who, you know, register at the last second.
Who legitimately have a reason to...
While still keeping the chance for them to register last minute. I feel like the best mix between those two priorities is this system.
And I see in the audience right here, getting someone started early on the fighting game train here.
Little baby in the crowd.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
But now we're going with Vicious, who from Southern California, who has gone with Karen. Definitely been traveling a lot more for these events as well.
Yeah, happy to see it. He's a good player. And he has been playing Karen a lot. We had a chance to play with him a while back, and we had some good sets.
That standing light kick is so good.
It is. She has a lot of good buttons.
Eats up everything, yeah. And he's going up against Jutsu using Ryu.
It's Drew Jiu-Jitsu. It's not Drew Jitsu.
Oh,
I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
You know, I just made that. I mean, I said it that way because that's just how it had to have been in my head.
Agreed. Missed opportunity. Well, right now, Vicious has the corner. Has just been looking so solid on the ground. You know, he did jump a couple of times, but other than that, he's just been on the ground and doing great there.
No, I do like the sweep. That's the reason. Even though sweeps are super punishable, they have the longer range than most other buttons. So when you saw Vicious was doing that walk back forward, strong, walk backwards, walk forward, strong, walk forward, walk backwards, strong, that was the perfect time for, I'm just going to call him Jiu-Jitsu, to throw out the sweep. But then later on, he was too close for it. Got punished for it. And now Vicious back to the footsie game. Karen her footsies are so good.
Oh, Rasenna like that? Okay. Yeah, she really has some of the best buttons, no doubt.
Yeah, she's such a danger. Yeah, look at this.
Hit. Okay, but that said, Jiu-Jitsu has the corner. He's very damaging. He's very dangerous in V-trigger. Oh, good jump! He hadn't been jumping very much, and that time it worked out. He had the Rasenna from Max Screen that worked out. Everything was going up Vicious.
He just had predictions on fireballs for days.
Yeah.
You know, we've definitely called out, you know, some fairly janky looking moves from other fighting games before. I've got to say that Karen standing short is a pretty janky looking move, but it works so well. All right, towards the corner. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I really feel like you should not quick rise after that setup. Yeah, just.
You know, one of the things I have to get used to is looking over to see if the word cross-up shows up or not. Because we are given that information now, and I'm just not used to looking at it. So I'm always like, was that a cross-up? And the game tells us, so I should definitely look a little more carefully.
You can really see a lot of confidence on Vicious's side right here. He's not worried about jumping. He's not worried about approaching on the ground, pressing buttons. Everything's going all right. Even that. Oh, he didn't charge it up all the way.
Oh, but he's in,
though.
Okay.
Jiu-Jitsu.
One more mix-up could be a stun, but there's that kick right there. Getting some cheers. I mean, you can't see it, but Jeremy turning around, getting pumped up for the guy, cheering him on.
Oh, that should never work ever. It's the worst move in the game.
Yeah, apologies. Vicious's real name is Jeremy. So, and you know, you talked about the confidence in his play. Again, one of my favorite things about fighting games is that the way you play is often a reflection of your personality. And Jeremy is not a man lacking any confidence. Yeah, just staying in his face, just approaching.
Starting to poke with Roundhouse, but no V-trigger yet. you know, Drew Jiu-Jitsu. It's tough.
Don't even bother, dude.
Yeah. Just forget my statement entirely. It's over. Oh, it's short.
But see, the thing is, can't you buffer that move? If I'm not mistaken, that move is cancelable into a special move. So I've seen people, I feel like I've seen people buffer it into EX command dash so that they can launch afterwards, you know, do the whiff option select, but I need confirmation on that if it's bufferable or not.
All right, pretty dominating victory by Vicious.
Is that AJ cheering him?
That is AJ. That's EG manager AJ, making noise and bopping around in the yellow hat just behind that chair.
When I first just heard it, I actually thought it was like Rick Steezy from SoCal, you know?
Oh, I can kind of see that.
Yeah,
I can kind of see that. All right, well, we have a cool one coming up next, but first, talk about West Coast Warzone 5, which will be April 15th through 17th in Orange, California. This is a series that took place a few years ago, then it came back last year.
Yep.
And it's back again. I'm happy to see it because California doesn't really have that many big tournaments.
This is not a premier event. This is a ranking event, however.
WestCoastWarzone.com is where you can find more info.
You can tell it's a serious tournament because it's got lots of lightning all over the logo. It's electric.
This is going to be a good one.
Oh, wow.
This is Kino Caesar on the right from Southern California. On the left is Krisle from Northern California, a super strong Marvel 2 player, a really strong Street Fighter 4 player when he cared about the game, and now in Street Fighter 4, he's back and he's been playing a lot.
Yes, yes. And both of these players, I feel like, are kind of in a similar position. Two players known to be very, very good at their game, but we didn't see them late in Street Fighter 4. Not a lot of tournaments. So it's going to be really cool to see these two players. Krisle had an amazing Viper in Street Fighter 4. And he was the one that had the Vanilla Marvel video, very famous Vanilla Marvel video where he killed the guy in like 3 seconds.
Yep,
right?
You're right.
Yeah, with Sentinel.
So we have Nikali for Kino. Some Boxer players have gone with Nikali. I've noticed that trend. PR Balrog is another one.
Definitely nice having you know, if you're familiar with charge moves, you know, to have that option to have a character that can play like that.
Sure.
But a lot of the Honda players have gone to Bison, right? Interesting. Krisle is the Cammy player.
Yeah, he's been playing Cammy, and I've seen him play. He looks good. Nice movement. He played Viper in SF4.
Yeah, I like the movement from him right now. It's good stuff so far. That standing forward kick is so good.
Really important for Kino to get that V-trigger going.
Well, if he wants to build V-trigger meter, he's doing a good job by taking a lot of moves to the face right now.
Well, that's one thing about Nikali is that he can build V-trigger with Seismo. That's really good. But he'll always get V-trigger every round. Every character always gets their V-trigger at least once a round just by getting hit.
No activation. Okay, there it is. Wanted to do it on block stun, but good counter pokes, good challenge from Krisle.
You can see how important this is. Look at the movement he has now. Dashing, even his walk speed is better. Tried to, I think, press a button. Yeah, there was a trade there. Obviously not to Kino's benefit.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, what a whiff punish. Okay, juggles with the fierce. Like I said, don't get much off of that. Oh, wow.
Nice work, Krisle. Still trying, well, I was going to say still trying to approach, and he is, but he's not going all willy-nilly about it. He has taken moments to see what's happening. You see, dash back, reset the situation a little bit.
Oh, crush counter out of the air with that crouch fierce, or that stand fierce.
Oh, no!
That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, I got the bait. Krisle's Cammy looks good.
Just, I mean, that was the first time he's done that, really. That cross-up spin knuckle, so good to save it for those key situations.
It's a strong V-skill.
It's very similar to, like, you trying to use Hooligan. You can't use it too often, otherwise it becomes completely useless.
But it is an important trick. Okay, coming in, trying the approach. Kino hasn't really been able to shut down the air approach. Necalli has some good buttons for that. He has, well, there you go. Here it is. Kino. Oh,
Wow.
Couldn't get the rest. Yeah, that was sick.
Counter hit low jab into the full combo. Good stuff.
I feel like Kino really wants to play at this at a mid-range, but that just hasn't happened. And he hasn't gotten pressure of his own either.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's been able to establish anything in this neutral game. It really hasn't given Krisle any need for pause.
Yeah. Okay, V-trigger. Yes, right in there. Will he spend it? He does.
EX, yep. EX follow-up if you don't have any more V-trigger.
So just like that, we're in Necalli V-triggers. You can see it doesn't go away. He's just in that mode the rest of the round. Oh, really?
Ooh. Like I heard the hit noise and I swore that it was Cammy who got, that it was Necalli who got hit.
I love the walk-up jab. It was walk-up block just in case, then jabs. 2 jabs just to see what's going on. He confirmed the opponent was staying still.
Walk up throw.
That was good.
Beautiful stuff. Nice. Okay, gets the uppercut off of the dive kick that time. Something Kino's been trying to do. Known for having great reactions, does Kino. He even has the Kino eye named after him, but just has not had very many opportunities to utilize that.
Yeah, this has really been all Krisle. He's been able to move in when he wants to. He's been able to confirm when he wants to. I don't know. Okay, it does. There are some characters that have problems with that.
Right. This is going to do a lot of damage. I always feel like it's supposed to cross through him because it reminds me of Sabretooth from X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Ooh.
Oh, he tried it. There's the link. It is enough.
Okay, so Kino finally on the board here. Krisle with 3 straight dominating rounds. Let's see if Kino can get any momentum out of this. Let's see if he's gotten any read or figured anything out, but it's really an uphill battle right now because that's only the first round that he's won, and Krisle right now on this round, which he can win the entire match, sitting on a full bar.
Good tech, important tech. Okay, so the first time we've seen air-to-air. That's got to be big. Oh, too far. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Oh, Krisle! Look at that stun bar, too. It's not just the damage, and he still has super on deck.
That should do it.
Yep, that's it. That's going to be just jump in super. Okay, a little bit
Uppercut
more.
super, yeah.
Supers always do minimum of 50% of their damage, so you can tack them on at the end of a pretty long combo, and they're always legit.
Yep. That was really interesting when Kino did that air-to-air jump strong. Cammy got knocked down. She landed on her back. That was really interesting. Is that just a property of Necalli's jump strong or a counter hit of Necalli's jump strong?
I've never seen it.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Let us know if you know.
Yeah.
All right, well, coming up next. This is a good match.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
This is a good match. You'll see it.
Okay.
It's coming up on the stage. There it is. Toito on the right, second place last week. Final round with 1,000 people in it, and he was second place.
This is only the semis of their pool. This is not even winners finals yet.
Yeah, and you can see on the other side is 801 Strider, who made it to Capcom Cup last year. He, he didn't do that great if you just look at how his sort of numbers are, but he was the closest to beating Kazunoko in the first round, and if that had happened, the entire tournament would have gone very differently.
Right, yeah.
So he despite the sort of not great record, he was almost one of the most important people in that event. But this is SF5, different game. Cammy versus Ryu is what we expect. There you go. Wow, so this is not even winners finals of the pool, huh?
Who's on the other side?
Yeah, I'll check it out right now. This is pool number 1. I'm going to bring it up. Again, if you want to check out the brackets yourself, you can do so. It's ncr2016.challenge.com.
Round 1.
Graham Wolf is on the other side.
Fight.
Graham Wolf, Wentenal on the other side. All right.
Great start for Toito right away.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I like the confirm off of the low 4.
And Strider just slowly backing his opponent up. That's what he wants to try to do.
Yeah, and then he went for the jump. Toito finally got him baited into the jump. And now that he's baited him into the jump, now all of a sudden you see all the fireballs, right? So good switch up.
Wow, dash in. Tried it, but that jump short from Ryu beats so many things. And Toito getting a better placement for himself. Here's Cammy though. Love the delay down strong. We saw that a couple of times. It's a really far, fast button.
Round 2. Fight.
And it can really put a stop to what the opponent wants to do. It's exactly what it was used for. Oh, the whiff punish!
2 fireballs, dash up strong, and then a whiff punish on the counter poke. You could not have asked for just like a better Ryu sequence.
So still Strider's trying to approach. That's what his character has to do.
Oh, okay.
He got the jump this time!
Yeah, okay, he did manage to predict the fireball that time. But good defense from Toito. I mean, it's actually a kind of an interesting strategy against Cammy. She doesn't get any momentum off her throws. So it's almost like...
Oh boy, that is big for Toito. What's he gonna
he's
get?
Gonna go right into super. Oh, it's gonna miss!
It's not gonna matter, but that really sucks for Toito.
Yeah, I know, just from cool points.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of cool points there, but you know what, it's fine.
You win.
But yeah, oftentimes you rather take the throw from Cammy. She throws you really far away, and she really doesn't get much play off of that. Even in the corner, if she forward throws you into the corner, she cannot get a very solid meaty off of that situation. There is a Q option select though. Her fierce misses if like on a Ryu when he gets up. So after you forward throw him, just hit fierce into drill, and if he touches a button, it combos. If he does nothing, it just misses.
I like it. That's so much damage.
Ryu
is so sick in this game. He's so satisfying looking. That roundhouse is one of the coolest buttons in Street Fighter V.
Yeah, I mean every time he lands crush counter roundhouse, it's like that Guile stand fierce from Street Fighter 4. You just see it and you're like, ugh.
Yep. This game has a bunch of those. Tried it. Not quite there. Nice! Toito even controlling from that range. Here's Strider though.
Good stuff. Getting through the fireball. That takes a lot of prediction to get through with the spin knuckle.
Okay, Strider's still trying to approach. Toito sees it!
Wow, what a confirm off of a counter poke.
Down strong fireball and saw it.
All right, not out of the water yet. Oh,
you're right, Toito really is just blocking and he's taking the grabs.
You know what I also really like?
Oh, maybe wanted a low, but it didn't work. It was a grab instead.
But do you see how well Toito has conditioned his reflex? Look, it's called the shimmy, right? A lot of people call it the shimmy. You know, we're calling it throw baits and stuff, trying to give it a little more descriptive name, right? So here's the thing, though, is that most people, whenever you do that, their reaction is to throw or to whiff with a jab or something like that, and that's how you can usually, that's what you're hoping for, so you can beat it. But every time Gustavo went for that, Toito's response was a low strong.
Right.
He had conditioned himself that, because when you walk out of that range of the throw and the low jab, the strong is still connected.
Right.
And so he kept hitting him with that, and so that it was it wouldn't work.
Right.
So Toito has literally taken his natural human reaction of throwing or hitting a jab and reworked it into having the better reaction, and so that little dance is not working on him.
He looks really strong again. He did last weekend, and so far it's the same at NCR.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just wanted to shout out Capcom Pro Tour, which you can find at capcomprotour.com. Follow them on the various socials as well. That's Twitter @StreetFighter and /StreetFighter for both YouTube and Facebook. We are keeping it up. It looks to me like LPN is coming up to play. Not sure who it's going to be against. We'll find that out shortly. But LPN has been, you know, one of the strongest players here in Northern California.
Yes.
Their main weekly in the San Francisco Bay Area, Turning the Butter. He's won a bunch of those, you know, and he's looked very good in doing it.
Yep. Very strong birdie player, but the thing about LPN and why one of the reasons why a lot of people said that this game seems very well suited for him. In Street Fighter 4, LPN was probably one of the premier players of I can use all sorts of characters.
Yeah.
He switched between characters all over the place. And I can imagine this game, even though his birdie is really solid, and he probably doesn't need to switch very often with birdie, but he could switch to any one of these characters and be very, very effective and successful. So he's going to be a dangerous player for that reason. I can imagine that if he doesn't like a matchup, it's not going to be hard for him to switch to something that's more comfortable for him.
Okay, well, we'll see what he gets to do. His opponent is going to be Kazunoko, and this is winners finals of their pool. This is pool number 4. Dang, this is a good one. By the way, after this, you're going to want to stick around because we have the winners finals of pool number 1 between Toito and Graham Wolf.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be good.
Okay.
This one's going to be 2, so we expect Birdie versus Cammy. Let's see if there's any change out of LPN.
Yeah, it's interesting. This is an interesting matchup because Birdie can keep Cammy out really well. Low strong, really kind of a pain for Cammy to deal with. But once Cammy gets in close, her buttons are really good because Birdie has a lot of laggy moves, right?
Sure.
I mean, just slow startup is what I mean by laggy moves, right? So if she gets up close, she can get in a lot of good pressure with stand jab, you know, and just be a pester, or just basically pester him as much as possible. But like I said, it's kind of interesting because in that situation, if you're Birdie, if you're far away enough in the corner, maybe you just take the throw. Because after Cammy throws you, you are in neutral. Because you can always do a quick rise and she's nowhere near you. So
yeah, I do feel that that's a problem for the character.
So it's definitely a strategy fighting against her, you know. Because look, you're going to take all your damage through frame traps. Yeah. And if you're not close to being stunned, then just get thrown and start over again, right? Just kind of chalk up your... Basically, count that as your punishment for letting her get in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You let her get in. Okay, go ahead. Take a little bit of throw damage. Now go at it again. So.
Wow.
But,
no, this is real?
Yeah, this is real.
Well, LPN started off with a throw whiff, so I just wasn't sure.
But so here she's in. Yeah, and he goes for a throw again. Oh, so this is where Cammy is going to do really well against Birdie. Oh, I love it. Okay, not enough people do that on a regular throw. React to the neutral jump uppercut.
This is a mauling right now. It's going to be real tough for Birdie to make this comeback. He can do it. He's very damaging if he gets the right things. He can end the round in just a couple of hits. Okay, this might be the start. Down fierce, yes.
Okay. Oh, wow, wake up low jab. Oh, there's that counter hit, stand roundhouse.
And again, it's one hit. It's one hit.
He's going to get it. There's the stun. Just like you said, that is the danger of Birdie.
LPN, what a comeback.
And that is some confidence in his play. Most people would have been crushed and stand strong with punish.
I really like how he uses that.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, he's one of the only guys who does that a lot.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Stole it. Wow, wake up, stand short, and the EX headbutt. Dropping out the banana. Oh, smart stuff.
Yeah, it really doesn't seem like a good idea against Cammy.
I mean, I think those do count as projectiles, so I think if you have projectile invincible moves, can you get through them? Or no?
They're weird, man. I don't know.
They're like their own category. Oh, jump back fierce?
Ooh, EX Revenger. Can he make it happen again? Kazunoko.
Oh, he just went right in with the EX headbutt. There it is, LPN taking game 1 over Kazunoko.
Little bit of a quizzical look from Kazunoko there. He was doing great in the start of both of those rounds. Had the corner, had the pressure, big life lead.
Yeah.
And it just melted.
Dude, I was going to use the exact same word, quizzical.
Round 1.
Nice.
Fight.
It's a perfect description of that expression on his face. And it's really interesting, too, because, I mean, I said that he can keep her out very well. That's not how Long has won this at all. It's when he's gone in.
You're right.
When he's gone on the rush down. Oh, no crouching strong.
Love the anti-air. Kazunoko really legit on that.
There's the crouching strong. Oh, wow. That's just at a range where you just don't feel like you can get hit. Oh, he was expecting Kazunoko to jump.
Yeah.
A hard lead.
Oh, that was a great jump. Didn't spend bar. Wake up jab.
No.
As he has done a lot. Although LPN had the startup of Roundhouse there.
Yeah.
If that had been just a couple of frames early, he would have crushed and maybe again stolen around.
Yeah, but unfortunately for LPN, no comeback this time. Here comes Kazunoko. Stays from the front.
Okay, blocking. Kazunoko trying the walk back.
Woo! Punishing the dive kick with the EX Dolphin. So smart. The banana.
It's still there. The banana. Unfortunately for LPN, the banana is what hit rather than the roundhouse during crush counter window. That's hilarious, but it kind of sucks for him. Lucky for Kazunoko. Building meter, huh? That's my guess.
Huh. Yeah, man, crouching strong. Good anti-air.
Went for the whole thing. It's safe though, right? It's safe in this game?
It's negative, I think, but it's safe. The EX one is positive.
Okay.
Oh, that's punish. Oh, that was all he got. It was a low strong instead of low strong in the dive.
I'm surprised. Just
low
like that.
in the
V-Trigger's out of here. So, can LPN make another comeback? He has V-Trigger on deck. He has an EX on deck. Kazunoko has to be patient, has to take care.
Oh, no juggle. Yeah, if he had uppercutted, it might have won.
Okay, one more mix-up potentially.
Oh,
he got it again.
Dolphin dive and a comeback again for another round. LPN is at match point versus Kazunoko.
Kazunoko has just had so much control through 80% of each of these rounds.
Oh, he tried. I really liked what LPN went for there. Here comes Kazunoko.
Really trying to impose his will again. And he's been able to do it through large stretches of this match. But look at that. Now you're a mix-up away from losing. Look at the stun.
Oh, one more hit. Oh, he went for the overhead, but no. Kazunoko should be safe from stun, but now he's just in danger of death.
A chance for him.
See, LPN knows that one. He was ready for that.
Really? Cancel it. Maybe that was just in case. I don't know. Cammy now with a chance.
Oh, no! That's not going to do it. LPN gets the throw. And he's sending Kazunoko in the loser's bracket. He is, I'm assuming that's winner's finals.
It was winner's finals of pool number 4. LPN qualifies for the next round. We have a USA chant. I don't know if that's warranted, but we have a USA chant. Kazunoko is going to still be in loser's side. So obviously he's not out.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a good chance he'll make it 2 pools. He'll make it out into semis. Depending on who he has to face on the loser's bracket.
You know what? I'm not sure exactly, but he does have a good chance to make it. As we said, I liked a lot of what Kazunoko did. I thought he was playing great through almost all of those rounds. It's just a couple of things. I mean, that's Birdie. Right?
Yeah, the damage.
Right. Not only is he a fortress, but he also has insane damage and stun output. If you just get a couple of hits, you can take a round. And that's exactly what happened a couple of times. So I liked a lot of it, but he just couldn't hold on to it in the end. Nice play by LPN. Take advantage of that stuff. He did challenge a lot.
You know what? That first round that he won, I felt like built so much confidence for him. You know, that was such a key round to win. If he had lost that one, it would have been like, holy crap, here comes Kazunoko. But making that comeback probably just was like, you know what? No, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I got this. He's going to fall for all the tricks like everybody else does. And sure enough, I like the dolphin dive timings that he did.
Yeah.
A lot of the EX dolphin dives that he did, the Bull Revengers, is when Kazunoko was landing from a dive kick, landing from a neutral jump in the corner, because that just gives him that fewer frames to be able to react with something to hit, you know. And it worked out. It worked out for him. So great job, LPN.
Definitely.
There you go.
Okay. Well, he qualified for the next round.
Yep.
All right, well, if you think these chairs that we're sitting on are cool, which they are,
yes,
you can check them out for yourself. Enter promo code NCR2016. You can save 10% doing so. And
can we bring these to every event? Can we have these at every event?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Actually, you know what, to be honest with you, and I'm not saying this just because I'm trying to, you know, be nice to them or whatever, but I think the streamers should get these chairs too. Because they're sitting there for like 17 hours straight, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we get breaks from time to time.
I know.
These guys don't even get to move.
No,
so
they have the hard job. There's no doubt.
Yeah, they definitely need to have these chairs.
We have Toito versus Graham Wolf. I had heard that Graham Wolf was going to go back to Vega rather than the Chun-Li, but it's Chun right now. Already Mad Catz Toito looking all right. I like the timing. He's moving in now.
Yeah, that was a bad jump.
Yeah.
Very easy uppercut timing. And we've just said Toito has just looked very strong in this game. But, okay, Graham Wolf keeping up in footsies. I like it. Here comes Toito. Oh, he's so good at using that jump short.
Legs haven't really been much of a threat so far.
Ooh, that jump short again. Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. Air lightning leg, but still safe. Oh, but he tried to cheat.
Yes.
Tried to steal a turn.
He did.
And Toito punished it. It's interesting. So air lightning legs is a perfect example, like, of one of those moves that at the start of the game just seemed like, why is this move here? It's so broken. And already, even a month in, it doesn't feel great.
Well, I think it's really good.
It's really good.
I feel like you have to also have normals on the ground, and you have to be throwing on the ground.
Right.
It's an important part of the puzzle, but it's not the whole thing.
But it's not as broken as everybody said. People have been figuring out ways to challenge it, to beat it, to punish it.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly like that.
Yeah, and so, it's just one of those good lessons to learn about fighting games that, things evolve.
Well, Graham is still trying for it. That was a very high up legs. I really want to see him play Vega. I just feel like Vega is his character in this game. He played Vega in the beta and didn't like that some things about Vega were nerfed, which they were.
Yep.
It's true, but still a good character.
Yeah, and just a little bit of an update. Shoutouts to Otanast out there. He does confirm that with Karen standing light kick is bufferable, so you can do the option select with that.
Also, Nikali jump strong. Does cause knockdown.
Oh, okay.
Like Ryu.
Got it.
Ooh, the jump back. It's just not looking great for Graham right now.
There's a little bit of uncertainty in his gameplay. It's really interesting. It's almost like I need to figure out something to do, and that's where those air legs are coming from.
The punishes haven't been there. Even on a crush counter opportunity in the last game, he only got jabs. He doesn't look like he's in the game. It's surprising. He has so much experience. I would expect that he would be in the game immediately. Ryu does have a crush counter normal that can punish that. Some characters don't.
And again,
but he does.
I saw it on the mid-screen that time. Toito did back roundhouse, dash, back roundhouse, no quick rise, dash, low jab, and then meaty. It's like he has the setup every single time. You guys got to look for this and really work it into your game as well. Oh, no anti-air. Interesting. It's definitely a missed lightning leg input from Gramble. Nice, sliding another fireball. That crouching strong. Hasn't discouraged Toito one iota of throwing fireballs.
Okay, if there's more grounded play, then I think you open up the legs, you open up, whiff punishing. You have a lot more opportunity, but I just feel like Graham hasn't established it. It looked a little bit ago like he was.
God, yeah, I was wondering when he was, Toito was throwing a lot of fireballs, and I wasn't sure. Is he just trying to bait that out? Maybe he's saying, you know what, go ahead, use all your meter, beat me this round, or I'll still win.
Maybe.
But if you beat me this round, you have nothing next round. I just don't feel like, I felt like Toito knew that was going to come. That was an option. I just don't feel like he was worried about it.
Chance for Graham to take a round here. Toito just trying to wall it up.
One hit from Toito, though, can take it with a confirm into super.
Yeah, absolutely. Graham staying away.
Ooh,
Toito now coming in. The crouching jab takes the round. Long road ahead for Graham, but that was at least something.
Yep. But
Toito
again,
has to, cut that off at the pass. He has all the meter. That could be big. Is he going to spend it? Yes.
Yes. See, this is what I mean. You saw how Toito was just reluctant to use the meter at the end of the last round, almost kind of like, I just want to take this big advantage going into the last round.
Well, as a result, he took 50% off Chun just like that. So looking pretty good. The link is not there.
Oh, ow. Here we go. Oh.
What a parry.
That's like the second time he parried this whole match, and it was a perfect time.
Yeah. And legs just came in. Graham, I'm going to be honest, he looked a bit shaky. And Toito looked fantastic, as he had all last weekend, and he has so far this weekend. So he qualifies in winner's side out of his pool number 1. Remember, 801 Strider's also in that pool.
That's right, yes. So it might be those two in losers finals.
It might be. We'll have to see how that turns out. Well, coming up next, we're going to have another winners finals, this time of pool number 2. And it's going to be two of the people who we did call out as the people to look for in this pool. Fudo.
Going up against?
Kelvin John.
Nice. Now, we saw Kelvin earlier, and how good his Vega looked.
Yeah.
His Vega looked amazing.
Yeah.
And so, but he's going up against Fudo. And Fudo, as we've mentioned this many times already, Fudo is a very interesting choice to go with Armika. Doesn't feel like a Fudo character.
The more I've seen him play, the more I feel like it does fit him.
Right.
After all, he played a character with pretty cool mix-ups in Virtua Fighter. So it's not like that's out of the realm of possibility for him. But I feel like he plays Mika as if she were a patient walking toward character. And once he's in, obviously it's mix-up time.
Right.
But he walks toward, he has the down strong anti-air, similar to how Faye had Flame Kick or his other buttons. And as he's approaching, he sort of just walks in, maybe a slide, maybe a charge roundhouse every now and then. But it does remind me of the style of play that I think fits him really well.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for Fudo, though, I don't know how well that's going to work against the way Kelvin was playing Vega. We remember how mobile Kelvin was, going back and forth all over the place. So I'm going to be curious to see how Fudo can try to shut that down. I got to imagine he watched that match on stream earlier if he wasn't playing in his own pool off to the side. So I'm just going to see, I'm curious to see how Fudo can attempt to shut that down. As you mentioned, a lot of people out there, a few people out there think that Vega is one of the best characters in this game.
That's true.
And it's very interesting because one of those players who thinks that is actually a Vega user. Usually a lot of times when people think someone's the best in the game, it's because they keep losing to them.
Well, some people are pretty good at evaluating characters.
Yeah.
And being honest about it. Some people think, by contrast, that Vega is towards the bottom end.
Right.
There are some people. So he's one of these characters that are... It's tough to know how he's going to end up or whether we'll even get consensus. But at least this early, some people think he's great, some people don't.
Look,
seems pretty good to me.
All
but
all the characters are so good in this game. Every character that every time I hear from people like, this character's not good, the reaction is always like, really?
Well, it's not going to be Vega after all. This whole big intro, it's going to be Birdie instead.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, in SF4, Kelvin played several different characters.
Right, but I'm just wondering if there's something about Mika versus Vega that he doesn't like?
Probably is, I suppose.
Very interesting.
Or that he prefers about Birdie. Birdie might be an even better wall than Mika can be. Of course, he has much better footsies. He has as good an anti-air. He has the can and the banana to head off the pass. And that's...
Oh! Gets right over there.
Somebody's ready.
The banana can be a good wall, but, and this is a big but, you can get over it. All right, into the corner.
Ah, very nice. At maximum range, I think that's going to be safe, but not there.
Oh, there's the banana still there. Okay. Gets away. Yeah, good reaction from Fudo.
I think you can count on Fudo to react to that. Nice!
Interesting. The level 2 one, yep, gonna get the juggle afterwards.
You can always tell which Nadeshiko timing is gonna come based on how many hands she has up. 1, it's coming immediately. 2, it's coming in a little bit later.
Yep. Okay, switch sides.
Oh, it's strange, yeah. And just like that, he's back. I love how he uses that. It's not just him. Other Mikas are using it like that as well. It's corner carry. Or sorry, corner escape. Saves the bar. This is a bad look. Oh, down strong.
Into the banana, though, so he wasn't able to get any momentum off of that. Kelvin gonna go right into the super.
A lot of damage on that one, that's for sure.
It's also a really nice animation.
Oh, I like it,
I give them props for that one.
I feel like some of those jumps are a little bit risky out of Kelvin. Ah, but nice.
Okay.
Sticking out the buttons. It's banana. It's been consistently banana, not can. Thought that maybe Fudo was paying attention too much to buttons. Ooh!
Oh, okay, gets him with that low jab. That birdie low jab. That birdie low jab. It's so good.
Final round.
There's just something about it that makes it feel really oppressive.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's far and pretty quick.
Yeah. But it just has this weird lockdown feeling because you can't jump away from it in between the two buttons.
Okay, Fudo doing work now, has the corner. Stun bar's going down. And back to normal. But still, we have Kelvin in the corner. Still Fudo's pressuring. Where's he going? Nice read! A lot of damage on this.
Go to heaven.
Yeah, that hasn't worked yet.
Right. Yeah, I really think you're going to have to expect Fudo to react to that.
Yeah, he's got some of the best reactions. Although I'm surprised he hasn't been reacting with a neutral jump so that he could punish it better.
I'm not sure if that's legit for her. She has a pretty floaty jump.
Yeah, it's true.
I just don't know. She doesn't really have like a below her normal.
Right. Well, Jump Fierce can do it.
Ah, great read!
Oh, here we go. Level 2 Nadeshko. Boom. Kick.
Not going to do it quite yet. Needs something else. But either way, such danger.
Ooh. Oh, he went for the roundhouse. That was way too far. Fudo's going to eke that one out. Or he's going to Ika that one out. Takes the first game. See how Kelvin can respond. He's going to stick with Birdie. No switch to Vega. Definitely something about this character.
Yeah, actually, Ty Vega on Twitter says that he thinks that the Vega matchup is really terrible for Vega.
Interesting. Vega Mika, huh? Interesting. It's one of those matches on paper that I felt like would be bad for Mika, but just because of Vega's mobility.
Ooh. Too late on the anti-air. As a result, here's Fudo getting that orange up.
Oh, still going.
Getting that orange up, yep.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow. That was a round. After as close as the previous game was, he just got in there, and he did the work he needed to do.
Yeah. Oh, great reactions with getting that low strong there at that last second. Ooh, yeah, like I said, very easy to combo off of a cross-up short. And another
again.
Stun.
Super, yes. Looking good, Fudo.
Yeah, on the verge of a perfect. Definitely has
just a mix
all
of
the momentum.
That might be it.
So far.
No? Okay, still a chance. We've seen big comebacks from this character before.
There's the neutral jump to punish. There's the neutral jump. And yeah, wow, what a great round for Fudo. What a great set for Fudo.
Okay, well, Fudo taking it, looking pretty good. Now, as we mentioned, in the pool, I believe it was pool number 1, it is where Toito just qualified from. The loser's side still included Ito and Strider.
Oh, okay,
and in fact, we are going to have the losers finals between Ito and Strider and Graham Wolf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are two great players. Ito and Strider's career in SF4 was very strong, especially towards the end where I feel like he became one of the top 5-10 players in the US.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And Graham Wolf didn't really play SF4, but in previous fighting games, going back 2 decades, he was one of the best players in North America.
And in terms of American players, you know, very common story to be told about the Graham Wolf lore. He got the furthest as a US player in SBO when you don't count Marvel.
Well, that was later, too.
Yeah.
Marvel was afterward. At the time, he did hold the record, he and his brother.
Yeah. For the Anniversary Edition tournament, they got 4th place at SBO. Alex Wolf, of course, now with family, so shout-outs to him. Don't think we'll be seeing a resurgence from him necessarily.
Well, is it going to be Chun still? I really think that Chun...
It hasn't suited his style,
Yeah, I really don't think it's his character.
But I think, well, let's see. Yep, he sticks with it. Gustavo sticking with Cammy.
Okay, well, Graham's going to stick with it. He is nothing if not confident and a little bit stubborn sometimes. But he might be able to make it work. He's a really talented player. It just seems to me that another character fits him better in Vega, but oh well. We'll see. So, this is now going to be Ito and Strider and Graham Wolf. Strider's on the right with Cammy. Graham, Chun.
All right, gets the throw.
Okay, in there. Really, wake up grab.
I felt like 801 Strider was trying to walk out of throw range, just didn't get far enough.
Okay.
Oh, there, that time he did, and he gets the punish. Graham Wolf has seemed very susceptible to that human reaction throw whiff. Oh, great prediction on Fireball. again, a wake-up throw. Interesting.
Just like that. Switches the corners. I love that about her V reversal.
Yeah, it's like one of the coolest V reversals. Oh, wow. Let's just throw out the bird kick. It worked. It worked.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. First round to Graham Wolf.
Really?
Oh, wow. Let's just jump in with Chun-Li against the character with an uppercut and land a jump attack.
Well, it worked. Okay, taking up a little bit more range. Yeah, jump early, roundhouse. A couple of times has worked so far. She can crush it, yes! And that's going to be stun. Getting close to the round, depending on what Strider does here.
Oh, wrong way.
It can be tough in the corner. It's weird. Still available. Graham Wolf can take the round, and they're the game. That was a whip punish opportunity. Hard to see, though.
Yeah, but he has... But to say, Graham Wolf has the super, which basically combos off of a lot of things from Chun-Li, but good throw from Gustavo and that.
Strider's in, gets the grab.
Like I said, it's almost like a lot of times you're better off having the opponent block that EX dive kick. But then you saw afterwards, after Graham Wolf got the throw, after Strider got the throw, not much off of that.
Nice delay! It did work, but that said, still in the blender? No? Okay. Graham getting out. Orange is down. The harassing, I love the harassment. V-Trigger still on deck. Now Cammy has it. And she can kill if she gets a hit. She has a lot of damage output available to her right now. Okay, comes in with half of it. There's another EX!
Uppercut. Yeah, enough! That EX does so much damage. I really wish they let you do the EX in V-Trigger.
Well, it's pretty good though. I mean, that V-Trigger is basically a super in terms of its damage output.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
I would just love to be able to do low forward drill in V-Trigger and then choose to use the EX to juggle and save the V-Trigger for getting in.
Maybe a little bit more active defense from Graham. I see him moving forward more.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Chun-Li could really
forward.
I feel like she can out-footsie Cammy, but that just hasn't been the case here. I feel like 801 Strider's been doing a really good job, really dominating the footsies match with Graham.
To me, these are two of the best footsies characters in the game. They have really good options.
Right.
Saves it. Oh, just the tip of the hand.
Oh, but nothing afterwards.
Okay, chance.
I feel like he crouched into that.
Okay, wake up jab from Strider. Almost worked, not quite.
Round 2. Fight.
Moving forward again is Graham. That was weird.
Yeah. It's good to know there that her jump fears, her crouch fears pushes her so far forward.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice timing.
Okay, just goes for the damage juggle to stand fierce. So good confirm 2 low jabs. We can wake up the X-Bird.
Oh, no!
It's so hard to punish.
It's only so minus 12. It's unsafe, but it's not as unsafe as most other invisible things in the game.
Yeah, that are crush counterable like that. Because that's the thing, is you want to crush counter it, so you throw out your slower moves.
Nice.
So if you don't have the right timing on it, it's harder to punish a minus 12 move with a slower stand roundhouse.
Some characters can't punish it with crush counters. They just gotta hold that. I mean, they can still punish, but it's not
just
as
not
big.
with the crush counter. Yeah.
Round 1.
Like Peru there, trying to give Gustavo some tips. Nice stand light kick. So good as an anti-air.
Ooh, just a little bit off. The walk back again. Look at that stun bar. It's mounting. That should be it.
Oh,
crushes it this time. And Strider still needs more.
Not quite dead yet. Okay, just harassing pokes. Got a trade in that situation. Good trade for Gustavo.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, juggle, yep. Oh, with the roundhouse. Wow.
Interesting. So match point for Strider. Graham moving backwards a lot more right now. Okay, there's a little bit more forward movement. Tried the anti-air. See that? But that jump roundhouse just hits too low. This time it worked. Okay, I really like the dashes. That was good.
Good movement.
Mm-hmm.
But again, still very careful play. Like not compared to like Filipino man who just dashes around all day.
Right. It's definitely a different style.
And same thing with Gustavo though.
Again, it worked. Huh? That's. So we're going down to the final round on this, but I'm surprised that that jump roundhouse has been working like that.
Yeah, it's very similar to Gustavo and Kazunoko though, that kind of comparison. Not as dash crazy as Kazunoko is. You know, so both of these two playing definitely more reserved versions of the characters. Wow!
Really?
Just gonna go right into the super, huh?
Well, I mean, supers, like we said, are always pretty good damage, but
enough moves ahead of time, yeah.
That said, he has about a half life lead. Cammy approaching though, triggers ready. Ready to pull it. No, not quite.
Wow, what a confirm. You can, like, low forward in the drill is kind of pseudo-confirmable.
Yeah. In
the same way that Ken's low forward in the Shippu is. It's you can confirm it off of context.
Strider's still ready to pull its trigger any moment.
He's got that V trigger on deck.
Nice, the air-to-air this time. He's been having trouble dealing with it. The jump roundhouse. Strider again, patient with the trigger. This might be the chance. No, he saves it still. Okay, Chun-Li now has it. If she finds any kind of button, she can really take control. But Strider gets it.
Here we go, and that's it. That's gonna take it. Gustavo's gonna move on, and loser side, Graham Wolf is out.
That was right down to the final end right there. Very clutch on that fierce. Perfect job. I love the little back and forth right there just beforehand, and I love how long Strider held on to that V-trigger. It's what ultimately let him take the round. I mean, he saved it for the perfect moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he moves on in loser side. Graham Wolf is out.
Are we done with the first set of pools for?
We sure are. That's right. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more Street Fighter V after.